Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm back with a new update on Velcore. So Velcore is a DeFi project that I've talked about many times before here on this channel. I made videos about it all throughout last year, and now here in 2025, the project is still going strong and they're continuing to post updates and announcements about new developments happening within the project and various ways that they're expanding and diversifying their operations. So I'm going to catch you guys up to speed on all the latest happenings. Now, if you haven't seen my past videos about Velcore, you should definitely check those out if you want a really thorough, in-depth look at what the project is all about. But just to give you a quick summary, basically Velcore is a DeFi project that offers multiple plans with a wide range of daily ROI amounts, staking durations, investment ranges, etc. And this project is pretty unique in the DeFi space because it doesn't just run on a simple smart contract like most of the miners and typical ROI dApps, etc. And of course, there's nothing wrong with simple smart contracts, but this project is quite a bit more complex, so it seeks to bring sort of traditional real-world markets into the crypto space. So the website says they aim to capitalize on a wide variety of industrial markets and other sectors with real-world value. So we're talking things like precious metals, commercial real estate, AI, Web3, space exploration, and more. And as the website tells us, it essentially provides exposure to a very diverse range of sectors that are usually not within the domain of crypto investors. But as we're seeing more and more these days, crypto is starting to permeate the entire financial sphere and beyond, and it's being used in more and more ways that used to be reserved only for the sort of elite TradFi guys with huge amounts of capital. But nowadays, crypto is really starting to transform the world, and it's bringing opportunities to people around the world in ways that we could have only imagined even just a few years ago. So it's really cool to see initiatives like these. Now, as I've showed you guys in past videos, Velcore has plans that range between 2% and 10% daily ROI, with durations lasting from 7 days to 30 days at a time. So it's quite a high yield project, which of course means it should be considered very high risk, high reward. So you should always be mindful of the risks associated with any investment, and particularly within crypto, which is a bit like the Wild West. So be sure you always do your own research and take responsibility for any investments that you choose to make. Now, with that said, I've mentioned in past videos that Velcore has an active social media presence and an online community where you can get a lot of fantastic info about the project. They do a really good job of posting regular updates about the latest developments. And in my last video, I was showing you guys how they expanded to their Metaverse Web3 plan and added that as one of their new sectors. And now one of the coolest updates recently has been about the space exploration sector and some new partnerships that are taking place in that area. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that because I think you guys are going to find this very interesting. But first, real quick, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto. I share trading strategies, interesting DeFi projects, and other ways to capitalize on the insane opportunities that we have in the crypto space. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. And do keep in mind that nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose into any crypto project. And now with that said, let's get into it. All right, so this is the main Velcore website, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can find links to their various social media pages. For example, this is their Twitter page where they have all kinds of cool information about the various sectors that they invest in, recent happenings with the company, and sometimes they even have funny memes as well. Now, they also have a Telegram group where they regularly stay in contact with the investors as well. And this is also just a general group for the community itself. Now you see here in April, they had some updates about the nickel market. So they talk about price stabilization, some strategic investments that would boost the supply chain. This was coming from the Alaska Energy Metals Corporation, along with the Canada Nickel Company. Okay, and again, nickel and other precious metals are one of the sectors that Velcore is involved with. So it's really cool to see that they give you these relevant updates. And you can also just find a lot of generally useful information relating to things like finance and the crypto world in general. Now here's another one of their updates where they talked about diamond mining resurgence. And this was due to some groundbreaking extraction technologies that have recently been developed. And again, this is one of the sectors they're involved with. And of course, you also just have people asking questions, answering each other's questions, etc., sometimes showing their withdrawals, their deposits. Okay, again, it's just a general community, but you can find some really insightful essays like this one here. This was by one of their general partners, and this one was titled Looking Past Tariff Volatility. It's a really good read. So if you're in their Telegram group, it's definitely something you might want to check out. Now, as I mentioned, there have been some recent updates in the space exploration sector. So if you come back to the top of the page, you can mouse over where it says products and you'll see down here space exploration. This is one of their sectors. So if you click here, this is where you can find the general information about what they're doing in the space exploration sector. And again, I've gone over this before in past videos, so I'm not going to read through all this right now. But essentially, just like with the other sectors, this looks like a really worthwhile sector. So they say Velcore seeks to provide exposure to companies that are involved in space-related business like reusable rockets, satellites, drones, and other orbital and suborbital aircrafts. And they say our strategy, we actively manage this equity strategy by seeking long-term capital growth by investing in domestic and foreign equity securities of companies focused on space exploration. Okay, so now let me show you their most recent update. This comes from their latest report. Here in their letter, they say Velcore Space Investment Update Advancing the Final Frontier. Dear investors, as the global space economy accelerates toward a projected $1.88 trillion valuation by 2032, Velcore remains committed to identifying and supporting transformative technologies that will shape the future of space exploration. These recent highlights include enhanced battery safety solutions. KULR Technology Group has secured a contract with one of the world's largest private space exploration companies to provide advanced battery safety testing solutions. Utilizing its KULR-1 design solutions platform, the company aims to enhance the safety and reliability of battery systems critical for upcoming space missions. Strategic investment in agile space industries. Veteran Ventures Capital has announced a strategic investment in agile space industries, a leader in high-performance chemical propulsion systems for space applications. Agile's integrated approach to design, 3D printing, and testing positions it as a key player in the rapidly growing space propulsion market. Mergers strengthening aerospace capabilities. Velocity One has signed a merger agreement with MCOR Corporation, aiming to create a formidable force in the aerospace and defense industry. This consolidation is expected to enhance capabilities in inertial navigation solutions and other critical aerospace technologies. And looking ahead, Velcore continues to monitor and evaluate opportunities in the space sector, focusing on areas such as propulsion systems, satellite technologies, and aerospace manufacturing. Our goal is to align with ventures that not only promise strong returns, but also contribute to the advancement of space exploration. So as you can see, very exciting new partnerships happening. And now here inside the Velcore dashboard, this is inside the trading offers area where you can see their different plans. They've got Metaverse, Web3, space exploration, advanced real estate, future smart mining, which is diamond and metals, AI, and blockchain ETF. Now I've covered all of these in detail in my past videos. You can see each one has a different duration and a different amount of daily profit, along with a different minimum and maximum deposit amount. Now, the space exploration plan in particular, this one has a duration of 21 days with an 8% daily ROI. And this one has a minimum deposit amount of $20,000 and a maximum deposit amount of $1 million. So this is one of their more medium-term plans. Some of them go up to as much as 30 days, whereas some of them, like this blockchain ETF plan, have a duration of just 7 days. So there's quite a range. Again, I've already explained these in past videos, but it's always good to have this amount of variety in terms of your options. Now, of course, as I've said, make sure you always do your own research with these kinds of projects. Again, obviously very, very high returns, but as we know in the investing world, high returns also equals high risk, and particularly in crypto, just make sure that you're always doing your own research and take responsibility for your own investing decisions. So guys, if you want to check it out, I've got links to the project down below in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And also make sure you're following me over on X and join my Telegram group as well so you can stay connected. And I've got links for all that stuff down below in the description box as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And with that said, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.